What is up, future millionaires? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Ellie, aka Ellie Talks Money, your favorite business coach. And in today's video, listen, sis, we're gonna have a heart-to-heart. I gotta be honest with you. You know, a good friend, someone who loves you, is always gonna tell you the truth. So today, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Comment down below, I'm ready if you're ready. Because, you know, even though we may not have met yet, we're right here. We're locked in. You know what I'm saying? We're best friends, business besties in real life, and I will meet you one day. I want to talk to you guys today about 3 harsh truths you're going to need to come to terms with if you want to change your life and become a multi-millionaire, which I know you do and you deserve it. So grab a notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome back into the video. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is 3 harsh truths that you're going to need to come to terms with, that I had to come to terms with in order to effectively change my life and change my bank account, okay? Become a business owner, become a 7-figure business owner, and be able to go down this path of building wealth. This conversation is going to be about you and your standards. Okay, now listen, I'm not really talking about standards as it relates to dating, although that is going to come up too. I want you to realize this. Number 1, your current bank account balance, your current income level is a direct reflection of your standard that you have for yourself, the way you regard yourself, the way that you see yourself, and what you believe that you deserve. And I'm talking to you as I'm talking to myself, right? Especially as I'm talking to my past self. There have been times where I've just been content with what I had, you know, after bills, maybe a couple $100s left. And it's like, all right, that just is what it is. That's my current reality. I'm going to choose to be comfortable in that current reality. But I want you to realize something, right? And I want you to really have this heart-to-heart with yourself and ask yourself, can you do more? Can you elevate what is acceptable to you? Can you decide that this is not enough? Can you decide that this is no longer the standard of who you want to be, right? One of the things I had to do when I was, you know, starting my business and really also just healing from my divorce and from losing my job and all these things is I had to write down, who is this person that I want to become, visualizing my highest self, and what does this person have? What type of standards does this person have? What is normal to this person and acceptable to this person? And having no money left over after bills and nothing invested, I determined was not something that was normal or acceptable or at the standard to that person I wanted to become. So you need to decide that it's no longer normal or at the standard to you, because truly what you decide is good enough for you is what you will have. Listen, sis, I told you we besties. I got to give you these harsh truths so you can make these millions so we can go on millionaire vacations together. And in order for you to get there, you've got to recognize that it has to start with you. You have to decide that it's no longer acceptable to you, to your bank account, to be where it is. It's no longer comfortable for you to feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck, or not be excited when you open your account but be stressed. That cannot be good enough for you anymore. Second thing I want you to realize is that your friends, your associations, who you spend the most of your time with, what you spend most of your time talking about, the people that you're in a relationship with, that is also your standard. If you are allowing and accepting things that don't always make you feel good or are not in alignment with who you want to be, you are deciding again that this is good enough for you, and so therefore that is what you are getting. You have to decide no more. You have to say today is the last day. You have to say I'm leveling up. I'm changing my standard. Comment that below. Comment below, I'm leveling up. I'm changing my standard. Comment that so that you start that commitment, right? Because I've told you guys before, you are ultimately a reflection of the 4 or 5 people you spend the most time around. And your wavelength and your thought processes are a reflection of the 4 or 5 people you have the most conversations with and the types of conversations you're having most of the time. So if you are allowing that into your space and you are showing that your standard is okay with those who maybe also share the same bank account balance as you, also have doubt or fear or insecurities or laziness about starting their business, then more than likely, that's what's also going to happen to you. That's something I had to recognize. Is like, look, I can't change people, but I can change people, right? So you might not be able to change people, but you can change people. So while you may still love them, you may still care for them, but you can decide that's not my standard anymore. I love you. We can chill occasionally. I'm not going to try to change you, but what I am going to do is change myself and change who's around me. Okay? The third thing that I absolutely want you to realize is how you feel, how you look, how you carry yourself is all a reflection of your standard, right? And this doesn't mean being thin or being in shape. That nowadays you can be any size and still be bomb, right? But how you feel about yourself, how you carry yourself, the confidence that you have in yourself is a reflection of your standard. And believe it or not, that last one ties more directly to your bank account balance and your network more than anything, right? You have to internally believe, no matter if you got flabs on your arms, a mole on the side of your face, a gap, whatever, that you are amazing, you're capable, you're talented, you can do it, you can pitch to any room, you can create content, people will buy your product, people will love your product. That has to start within you. And one of the first ways you can start flexing that muscle of confidence is to consistently show up and do what it is you're doing all the time, right? Because when we are inconsistent, we are showing ourselves that we're not good enough to keep our word to ourselves, which breeds insecurity, which is why I said the way you look and the way you feel about yourself is a direct reflection of your standard. But if you show up for you and you're like, oh, listen, I might miss other dates, but I'll never miss a date with myself, that is going to immediately upgrade the way that you think about yourself. And when you think differently about yourself, you act differently about yourself, you protect who you are around because you're protecting your own energy, and you ensure that who you believe you are is reflected in all the other areas of your life. So y'all, comment down below, did you need to hear this today? Which of these harsh realities, harsh truths stuck with you the most, and which one do you want to work on? Because I share this with you because these are lessons I had to learn in order to start my business, and these are lessons I'm still learning as I elevate to new levels, right? The work never stops, but you also need to begin the work, right? To be in a constant state of evolution and elevation. Love y'all always. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.